5. Holding up the Bible. For this story, look around your house and see if you have a very large Bible, like a family Bible. If you don't, you can use any large book. Take that large book and put it on the flat palm of your left hand. Then try holding it up with your arms stretched out. You will not be able to hold it for long. Now read our story. Ellen Harmon was not strong after her accident. She was often sick. She could not take long walks or carry heavy loads. In her visions, Jesus gave her special strength. Sometimes she did things that even a strong man could not do. She would move her arms gracefully, and yet, if even a strong man tried to hold her hand, still he could not. Like we said last week, when in vision she did not breathe, but her heart kept beating just the same. She did not know what was happening in the room where she was, but saw and heard only the things Jesus was showing to her. One of the reasons Jesus did these things was to show the people that Ellen's visions were really from God and not just imaginary. You see, many people did not believe the visions were real. Some thought they might be from the devil. One time there was a man named Dr. Brown who had boasted that if she had a vision when he was there, he could make it stop. He was a spiritualist, so at one meeting he was there and Ellen had a vision. The people told him, "Okay, now show us you can make it stop." He went up and examined her, and then he went pale and began to shake. "She doesn't breathe," he cried. He ran to the door, wanting to leave, but the people wouldn't let him out until they asked him, "What is it, doctor?" "God only knows," he cried. "Let me out of here," and he ran out the door. One day she was in a room with other people. They were praying. While they were praying, Jesus gave her a vision. On a table near Ellen lay a large Bible. It was very heavy. It weighed 18 pounds. Ellen picked up the Bible. She held it out on her left hand. The other people watched. They said, "She cannot hold the Bible long. It is very heavy." Her mother said, "When Ellen is not in vision, she cannot even lift that Bible. Jesus must be giving her special strength." Everyone was looking at Ellen. She was still holding the heavy Bible. She was walking around with the Bible on her left hand. For more than a half hour she held the Bible. She was also reading the texts without looking at them and with no breath coming from her mouth. Only God can do something like that. This was her third vision. The people said, "This is wonderful. A strong man could not hold that Bible on his hand like that for more than 2 minutes. Surely the Lord is giving Ellen special strength." The Holy Bible was always a very precious book to Ellen. At another time, while in a vision, Ellen held another Bible. It too was a large Bible. It weighed many pounds. She held it on one hand high over her head. With the other hand she turned the pages. She pointed to many verses. She was not looking at the Bible. She was looking toward heaven. All this time she was saying verses. The people listened. They said, "She is not reading, for she is looking toward heaven." Does she know to which verse she is pointing? Ellen was still holding the heavy Bible. Her sister stood on a chair so she could watch as Ellen pointed. She looked toward heaven all this time. She pointed to the verses and said each one right. We have a list of 50 verses she read and pointed out one time. You can find the list in the book Early Writings. After the vision, Ellen told the people what Jesus had said to her. She told them of the things that she had seen. Anyone who ever saw Ellen in vision never forgot how wonderful it was. They knew it was from Jesus.